Okay, so we're taking it in the kitchen today, and we're going to cook. We're going to do some chicken and rice, and I've got my lovely assistant Kelly here. This is Kelly, and I'm going to teach her how to do some chicken and rice, and we're going to do some, it's simple. This is like the easiest damn shit to do, because we're going to use rice Aroni, and you can do this with regular rice, and you can make this all vegan if you want, just by using vegetable broth to make your rice, and then use vegetables instead of chicken. So we're just going to get started by prepping our chicken. We're going to cut our chicken breast, which we have thawed out here, and it's just boneless, skinless chicken breast, and we're just going to cut it up into like 1-inch size chunks, and we're going to saute them until they're a little golden brown in a little bit of olive oil. And once we get that done, we'll come back. Okay, so what I've done is I have cut up the chicken into 1-inch cubes, well, maybe 2-inch cubes. We're eyeballing this, it's not exact. And I've cut the majority of the nasty, gross chicken fat off. And we've got our olive oil heating up in a pan. And that's probably about, what, 2.5 tablespoons of olive oil in here? Roughly. Okay, and Kelly's going to go ahead and put the chicken in the pan carefully because we don't want it to splatter. In it goes. Ooh, hear it sizzle. Sizzle. In there. And what we're going to do is we're going to brown this, and then we're going to add the teriyaki sauce. And I like this one. This is Kikkoman's teriyaki marinade sauce, and we're going to add a little bit of this with some garlic. Not a whole lot, because not everybody in this house likes garlic. So, but because of my history with deep vein thrombosis, blood clots, I cook with garlic. So we're going to just toss this around until it gets kind of cooked and get a little goldenness, and then we'll be right back. Bubbles. So while we're waiting on the chicken, this is what's proofing in the oven. Dinner rolls. Yum. Not that they really go with what we're cooking, but it sounded good. So those are rising. Yay! Okay, so now that that is pretty much all the pink is gone, Kelly is going to pour in our teriyaki sauce. So pretty. And a little bit of garlic. What is that, like? Probably like a clove and a half. Like a clove and a half or so, yeah. And we're just going to dump that in there. Plop, plop. And we're going to give that a stir. Just kind of smush it around. And we're going to turn the heat down just a smidge to, not quite low, but down to medium low. And, ooh, that smells so good. I wish we had smell-o-vision. And then we're going to put the lid on and let that simmer just for about 5 minutes or so for the chicken to really absorb all of that yumminess. And then we're going to take the lid off, and we're going to take the chicken out, and then we're going to start the rice. and then the good fun is going to start. Are you excited?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry now that you're smelling it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to carefully put all of this in that bowl because we're going to start, just set it down. Because, move your fingers because that's going to splash. Even if the chicken's not done, that's okay. What you mean? Yes, we are barefoot and we're not like, ooh, ouch.
Why I didn't expect that to be hot.
So we're just going to put that off to the side for now because we're going to start our rice. And I know we're not going to clean out our pan, so we're just going to we're using olive oil again today because it's lighter. So, and I have to read the directions because this is like a huge box. Because it's 10 times more than regular size, and oh my God, 5 cups of water. Holy cow! Ouch, okay. Oh my God. What the hell? Well, aren't we just special? Ouch. I have more olive oil.
5 cups, you say?
Yes, please.
Smells really good in here.
Good. You want to make sure I'm still recording?
It says record stop. You got enough room this time?
Yes.
Thought you were too busy with your game.
The host quit and migrated.
Ah. Whoop. Apparently we don't practice safe cooking procedures either. Don't throw that in yet either.
Okay, well, here is 4 cups and I'll get another measurement.
Okay. Now, let's see how. Okay, good. This is like the original. You know, I had like the weirdest rice-a-roni thing once. It was like, yeah, we're going to screw you over and we're not going to do this the original way. We're just going to mix it all together and pray for the best. And I was just like, oh. Okay. So we're going to saute this until everything's brown. Have you ever made rice-a-roni?
Probably.
Okay. Well, it's pretty simple. You know, rice-a-roni's got the vermicelli and the rice in it. And what we do is we just kind of brown everything in the, we don't want it very hot. What we're trying to do is get the vermicelli like goldenish, if that makes sense.
Marshmallow. I don't know. That's the first golden thing that came to my mind.
Well, that's kind of a good idea. Marshmallowish. Marshmallow brown. Now, I've actually, many years ago, a friend of mine, I don't know what he was thinking. He made rice-a-roni in a cast iron skillet. Needless to say, we had burnt rice-a-roni. It was rather nasty. There's nothing worse than burnt rice-a-roni.
Burnt peanut butter. You smelled that before?
Ew, that's gross. That's up there with
Like literally could smell it from like outside down the street. Like it burned so bad and smelled so disgusting.
That's up there with burnt popcorn.
Yeah.
Now, the trick to rice-a-roni is, you know, to kind of stir it a little bit every once in a while so that you don't burn it. Otherwise, you get everything gross in the world all in one pot. Like burnt peanut butter, burnt popcorn, burnt marshmallow, you know, whatever you can think of that might be burnt.
actually?
I am. Ooh. Let's see what it looks like.
Oven door all the way. I was like reaching in to get the biscuits out of the oven, and the oven door flipped up on my elbows and like right beneath both my elbows, like just like completely burned it. Like skin was like dangling off.
Oh my God.
I like ran into the living room and was like, oh my God, Mom, I just burned myself. And there was like skin everywhere, and I was like crying, and she was like, did you take the biscuits out of the oven? And I was like, no, I didn't grab them because I burned myself. And she like runs in and gets the biscuits out first before like assisting her severely burned daughter.
Okay, so we have achieved perfect goldenness in our rice-a-roni, and it's not really showing up on camera. Damn it! Okay, so now we're going to carefully stir in our water, which I'm going to put the camera down because this is going to steam up and fog up my camera lens. So, I'll come back in a minute. Okay, so now we've added the water, and Kelly's going to add the seasoning packet. Oh, look, she's just so gingerly sprinkling that in everywhere. And she's going to stir that in and get it nice and incorporated, which doesn't take very long with this stuff because it's not like the fried rice one with almonds, which is really good, and that's what's best with this particular type of dish because it doesn't have the chicken in it for some reason. I just like the little slivered almonds in it. It's so yummy. And once that's all incorporated, then we're going to scoop the chicken out of our bowl, leaving all of the teriyaki goodness behind, believe it or not. And we're going to put that back in with our rice and put the lid on until the rice is all done. So, I'll be right back. You want to push that around just a smidge?
Did I do that?
What?
I forgot I had makeup on. I was like, did I?
No, you're fine. I'm not going to get your face. Okay, so I just put the chicken in there because we had to be real careful not to get any extra liquid in there. So Kelly's going to just kind of mush it around. And this is one of the parts where you just, you don't have to get the chicken cooked all the way through at the beginning because it's going to finish cooking with the rice. And that is perfect. And now we're just going to leave it alone, put the lid on, and let it simmer for the time that the box says, which I don't remember because I didn't finish reading. So, ooh, look at the steam and the bubbles. So, I know we have to turn it down, so I'm going to turn that down. And what does the box say? Oh, it says, 20 minutes. Oh, look, it's all blurry. 20 minutes, 20 minutes. So we're going to set the timer to 20 minutes. And when that goes off, we're going to have chicken rice. And in the meantime, we're going to set the oven temperature and get our rolls cooking. Yum. Okay, so now what I'm going to do with all of this yummy teriyaki and garlic stuff is I'm going to take a microwave, a Pyrex thingy, you know what I mean, and I'm going to pour it in there because that chicken wasn't completely cooked, and I'm going to microwave that for a couple of minutes and finish cooking whatever is in there so that anybody can like drizzle that over their chicken and rice stuff. So, yay! Alright, so the timer has gone off and steamy. Wow. Let me get you back in this frame. So this is what it looks like before we stir it up, and that just has to kind of sit for a few minutes. We're waiting on the rolls because they're slow because I forgot to put them in.
So while we're waiting on those, we're just going to let that sit and do its little sit thing that it's supposed to do while we're waiting on that. Damn it. Alright, so now we've finally got our rolls out of the oven. We've got our rice and chicken stirred up. Everything is ready. And out of our ancient microwave comes our sauce, which is now ready to be consumed. God, it smells so good. Oh, yes, it's ready to be consumed. As you can see, it is boiling. So, now comes the true test. Is it tasty? Guess we're going to find out. I'm waiting for a verdict here. You can just have regular teriyaki if you want regular teriyaki. That's got garlic in it too. Yes, your brother doesn't mind being on camera. I know you don't want to be. I understand.
Because he's got no damn shirt on, that's
I
why.
know.
He doesn't want the internet to see his little nipples. That's why.
He's partially naked.
Yep.
I'm waiting for like. Okay. What's your reaction, Josh? Thumbs up from Josh. Kelly? Thumbs up from Kelly. And Mom, you give it thumbs up from Mom. All right. And Joseph didn't want to be on camera, so Joseph gave us a thumbs up because he put extra sauce on his. So we got 4 thumbs up so far. Yeah. The aftermath. I guess you can say it was rather good when there's nothing left. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of In the Kitchen. I don't know if this is going to be a series or what it's going to be. I feel like I have, like, I don't know, a hair on my lip. Anyway, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. It'll give me a big boost. And if you like my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And like I said, this recipe can be easily modified for a vegetarian, vegan recipe without any problem. Just substitute the chicken rice, the chicken rice for, you know, plain rice, and use vegetable broth to cook it. And use vegetables in the place of chicken. So, anyway, thanks. So, bye. Did you like dinner?
Yeah.
That is a thumbs up. Do it again. I gotta see again. Thumbs up. Yes, he's not gonna show his face though. He's chicken. 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 They say you are what you eat.